Gentlemen, please take a seat. If you are struggling, to garner and sustain the attention of a female, shit, me too, but I might have found a solution. I've come to the conclusion that what a woman needs, what a woman desires, is the ability for her man to be able to freak the fuck out of a sample at any given moment. 5'6", doesn't matter. Receding hairline at 25, doesn't matter. Sit your ass down, learn the fundamentals of how to flip a sample, and your life will change. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to chop and flip a sample like a real man. So I've been listening to a lot of Cleo Soul lately, real grown, real just sexy, slow music. And there's this song off this EP that I've been wanting to flip, and I think it'll be great for this video. I'm gonna play a little bit of it because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. I probably will though, but fuck it.
Go baby, go baby, go baby. Hope that God forgives your sin.
Absolutely incredible song. All right, so we have got the sample, but there's a little bit of a problem with it. There's drums going throughout the whole song, and I want to get rid of the drums. So I think I'm going to load this into Serato sample, because the new Serato sample lets you split stems like in the actual plugin now. It's actually crazy. So let's go ahead and just pull that up. And if you go up here, drums, and give it a sec to load up, it should play the whole thing without the drums.
Go baby, go baby, go baby. Hope that God
That's crazy.
your
That sounds amazing. So we got rid of the drums, so it just leaves us, vocals and instrumentation, which is what I want to work with. And there's many different ways to approach flipping a sample. Sometimes flipping the sample isn't even flipping the sample. Like leaving it alone is also a skill in itself. I hear so many beats where it's like the intro is a beautiful ass sample and then it drops and it's like doing too much. You know what I mean? When you're chopping samples, you really want to keep in mind, the original chord progression the song has going. And I find the best sample chops, in my opinion, are the ones that are able to create a new chord progression within a song. It's definitely a skill you have to build up, just learning chord progressions, listening to bass lines and recognizing where it could go. So when you're chopping samples, you have to respect the chord progression. And then if you want to take it to that next level, you can take that chord progression and kind of flip it on its head. And I always like to keep in mind the bass line of the song to guide it. All right, so I'm going to go through this whole song right now and kind of just grab chops where I want them. I'm going to pitch it down so I don't get copyrighted.
Go baby, go baby, go baby.
And when I'm adding chops to songs, I like to just do it on like the kicks of the song, the snares of the song.
Hope that God forgives your
This has a lot of potential. So it's kind of the same thing looping. So I'm going to go to a different section of the song and see if I can grab anything else. So listening to this already, I hear the same chords and bass going throughout the whole song. But obviously she's saying different words in different parts. So if you can grab the start of the chord progression at the 2-minute mark and then like the second half of it in the beginning of the song, you're going to get something completely new and unique. Ooh.
Have to go and fail.
Ooh. All right, that might be the chop. So do you hear how the original chord progression is still intact there, but it's just in different parts of the song, so the chop just sounds crazy. I think those are the two chops I'm going to start with. Let's go ahead and just lay those in. Yeah. All right, let's start with the drum groove because this is already sounding crazy to me. And we are going to be using my new drum kit, Addictive Breaks 2. 20 original drum breaks made with addictive drums by me. But what's so special about this pack is it also includes stems. So if you're listening to one of the breaks and you're like, damn, that snare is hitting, you could go and just grab that snare or grab the kick. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to open up a drum rack and show you guys how cool it is to work with these stems. I really like that one. So let's go ahead and just drag that into my drum rack. That's perfect. And I kind of want that whole reverb decay, so I want to let this extend out. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and find a kick as well that I want to use. Grabbing this kick. I'm gonna go ahead and also sidechain the drums to the sample. All right, and I want to also grab some hi-hats. Oh! Ooh, that's special. Let's add like a little like crash or something on the one. Maybe that on the one would be cool. Yeah. Alright, I got some vinyl crackle I'm gonna add to this. Yeah. All right, let's move this over one, and I want to bring in the original sample kind of just to intro it. We can do like a reverb build up into it. I like that. Yo. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna pull up my own bass sound now and kind of just replay the bass line. Once again, I'm just keeping it simple, working around what the bass line is giving me, not trying to do too much. There's also a lot of cool textures to choose from in these stems. And then for the second part, I'm gonna put like a filter on it and kind of try and figure out the chords, add some chords around it. And this has to be one of my favorite beats I've made in a while. It's so simple, but it's just hitting right. Hey, maybe I'll change up the chops for this part.
Cold baby, cold baby, cold baby. Hold that cup, kiss your
Gentlemen, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed me breaking down kind of more of the philosophy behind chopping samples, let me know. Also, the first 10 people to use code AB2 at checkout gets $10 off Addictive Breaks 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is one of my favorite beats I've made in a minute. Anyways, I'm out this bitch. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.
cold baby, cold baby, cold.